And my name is Miss Mangan. I work at UNC Chapel Hill as a nutrition research associate. So I help a lot of investigators do nutrition assessment. And then on top of that, like you all, I'm also a student. So students can be really old, like me. Just kidding. So what I'm going to do today, let's see, let me tell you what else about me. I have a master's degree in nutrition. I graduated from Meredith College. And I also have my undergraduate degree as a teacher. I used to teach high school in Charleston, South Carolina. But I've been up here for, 12 years. So anyway, what we're going to do today is, actually let me back up one little second. Miss Russell and I got together. I said, Miss Russell, I need to teach a class to young students. And she said, why don't you come to my class? I said, all right. So we put our heads together, we came up with this lesson. So hopefully it's going to be fun and interesting. And what I want to give you today are some tools to make you all smarter and help you eat better. Or at least think of ways you can eat better. I love food. How many, show your hands, love food? A little bit? Okay, I love it. I love cooking it. I love growing it, and I see you have some things growing in the window. I love nutrition, and so I want to impart my love of nutrition onto you all. And how many of you did that? So you all did the assignment where you rated your food. So let me start with you in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Orko. What was one of your favorite foods?
Sushi.
Sushi? All right. And Jack, what about you? Bacon? Okay. Elizabeth?
Well, my favorite thing is a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
A Chick-fil-A sandwich, the fried one or the grilled one? All right, with the pickles? All right, good deal. Ben, how about you?
Pie.
What kind of pie?
All kinds of pie.
All kinds of pie?
Pie.
Okay, all right, all right. What about you?
Spaghetti with meatballs.
Okay, okay. What about you?
Ice cream.
All right, let's all listen so we can hear everyone's favorites. And what kind of ice cream? Do you have a flavor?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough? Okay. Anna, what's your favorite kind of food?
My very favorite kind of food is Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. Okay. And what about you?
Collards and fatback tea at the same time.
Collards made with fatback and a little bit of vinegar? All right, all right. And we could talk maybe about another way of making collards that might be just as good, but maybe not as unhealthy. But we'll talk about it, because I love collards too, and fatback is a good thing. And how about you?
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles?
The packaged kind.
Okay, I don't know any other kind of ramen noodles, but that's good. And how about you?
Chocolate.
Any kind of chocolate?
Any kind.
Okay. All right. So we all love food. It's a common language. If you ever sit with somebody and you don't know them, a good way to get to know them is to talk about food, right? What kind of food do you like, Heather? What kind of food do you like, Miss Russell? Miss Russell, let's ask Miss Russell. Let's listen. What's your favorite kind of food?
Pizza and sushi.
Pie.
Why didn't you say bacon?
And finish it off with a slice of pie. Okay, so let me ask you this. Just show of hands, no mouths. How many of you want to succeed in sports or in school? Okay, good. Dancing, right? That's right. How many of us all want to be near the top or come in first place? Yeah, thank you. That's what I'm talking. How many of us want to feel good? Does anyone want to be sick? No. Okay, and yeah, I'm just getting over a cold myself, Kevin. And then how many of us want to look good? You want your hair to look shiny, you don't want flaky skin, you don't want cracked nails or dry skin, you want to wake up and have energy. I mean, everyone's raising their hands. Okay, good. And that's, okay, let's listen. That's the point of this lesson. I'm very excited to share with you. I want to give you some tools that are going to make you feel and look good and do your best in school. So what we're going to learn today, we're going to learn what is it that Miss Mangan is up here talking about. And we're going to talk about why. Do you ever say, Mom, why do I have to do that?
Yes.
A lot, right? Miss Megan, why do I have to know about nutrient density and good nutrition? And we're going to talk about that today. And we're going to talk about how. So in our box of tools, just like crayons and markers are tools, just like a hammer or an eraser, I'm going to talk about how we can do this, okay? So we're going to identify nutrients. That's going to start us off so we can have an educated conversation. And then we're going to describe nutrient density. That's kind of an interesting concept. And thankfully we're in a math science class, and that will all tie into real world applications, because sometimes it's not just about numbers. It's talk about real things. And we're going to talk about food and nutrient density. And then why it's important and how we're going to do it. Okay, so let me look at this picture up on the screen. Anna, take a peek up here.
Whoa.
Which one of these pictures shows somebody who is healthy? Yes, sir.
3.
Number 3? Okay. Anyone else show somebody that's healthy? Yes, ma'am.
Actually, it doesn't really look like anybody's healthy.
Okay. Good try. And this young lady does sort of look healthy, but what's going on here with her legs? She kind of like, do you see how she's standing a little? Okay. Actually, none of these people are healthy. All right? The first little fella.
Excuse this interruption. If you're in the building and driving a gray Odyssey van and it's parked over on Bedford Avenue, your license plate number is ZTN 1940. Please move to this time. The buses cannot get around.
Okay.
Thank you.
So number 1, the picture in number 1, that child does not get enough protein or calories. He's deficient in protein. He's kind of wasting away. He lives in an environment where he's not getting enough food. Yes, ma'am.
He's probably one of those little boys from
Another country,
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Right. And
His only way he's ever gonna get a chicken sandwich is if his mom gets a better job supplied by some American guy.
possibly, you're very perceptive, Anna. Yeah.
He kind of looks like one of the Jews from the Holocaust.
Yeah, and so that's a natural or economic or political disaster, war, famine. These are bad things, and this can actually happen in the United States though too. Okay, this woman here has an iodine deficiency, and that bump on her neck is called a goiter. Okay, she's not getting enough iodine in her diet, and iodine can come from sodium, from table salt. It's supplemented in the table salt. This young girl has a vitamin D deficiency, and she actually has rickets, and that's picture number 3. Okay? Number 4, this young man has this, can you all see it? He's got a little guy, he's got a bulging stomach. He has a protein deficiency, and that's actually called kwashiorkor. It's kind of an interesting word. And then number 5, those fellas, they're just eating a lot of food. And they actually have more than enough nutrition going on. And what they're having is calorie dense, not nutrient dense, okay? All right, so what are nutrients? Nutrients are, can anyone name a nutrient? Over there in the back.
Just vitamins in general, like vitamin A.
Perfect. We have a good start. Anna, give me one nutrient. Which one? What's coming to mind?
Protein, like what's in fish.
Okay, wait. You just said it. Protein. Okay, good. Yes, sir.
Calcium.
Okay, and that's a mineral. Good. One more back there.
Carbs.
Carbs. Okay, look. I'm in a room. I don't think I need to teach this class. I think I'm gonna leave. You guys have it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, good. So we named some examples. Nutrients include carbohydrates. We're going to go on to the next slide. These are some nutrients. Carbohydrates, and carbohydrates generally are the primary energy source. People who, it feeds your brain immediately, okay? Carbohydrates include pasta, rice, bread, oftentimes carbohydrates come, yes sir? Spaghetti noodles.
Yes.
What we want to try to do is maybe switch our spaghetti noodles to whole wheat, but we'll talk about tools in a little bit. But oftentimes these grains are rich in B vitamins, and B vitamins promote, bless you, promote healthy skin. So we want nice skin, nice hair, and muscles, okay? And they're important for cell metabolism. We'll just throw these pictures up here. One more, yeah. Okay. So the next one is protein, and I heard Anna give me some examples, such as you said eggs, right, Anna? Okay, good deal.
I said fish.
Okay, I'm sorry, fish, thank you. And fish is one example, eggs are another. What's another example of protein that we can think of? Yes, sir?
Peanut butter.
Very good, peanut butter. Do y'all know protein? It comes in the form of nuts, such as peanut butter, also beans. Yes, sir?
Nuts. You only like
You eat a peanut butter, that's my breakfast a lot of times in the morning because it's got protein, and I get a little bit of bread and a little bit of sugar or honey. Yes, ma'am?
Well, for pastas, my mom doesn't eat wheat much, so we eat rice pasta.
That's okay, she might have a little gluten intolerance. That's what that's called. Yes, sir?
Bacon.
Bacon
Bacon
is
is a protein.
Bacon is a protein, but it's actually more of a fat because the content is a little higher in fat than it is in protein. Yes? That. Chicken is a source of protein. Good job. Tuna fish, chicken, beans, nuts, eggs, and also tofu. If you've ever had tofu.
Yes.
Another example of a nutrient are lipids or fats. Okay, fats, although they get a lot of press, they get a lot of media attention because don't eat fat, fat is bad for you. That's actually not the case. Fat is good for you, but what we want you to try to do is not eat too much. Thank you, Elizabeth. And when you do eat your fat, pick good sources, good choices. So, yes? Avocado is a vegetable that has a little bit more fat. It might actually be a fruit, but it's a fruit or vegetable. And it does have a little bit more fat. Olive oil is a good source, okay? So we want to pick good sources. Again, fats, and let me back up about proteins. Why are proteins important? They're good for muscle and also structural components of the body. And then backing up, for going forward now, the fats and lipids, they're important for healthy skin again. And a lot of times your cells, this little cell here, the cell membrane, is made of a phospholipid and lipid. Do you hear that word in there? Phospholipid. So that means it needs a little cushion so it doesn't hurt itself when it's bumping up against other cells, okay? Also, a little bit of fat in our diet helps us to absorb nutrients such as vitamins and minerals, such as fat-soluble vitamins and minerals. If I'm going too fast and we need me to slow down, just raise your hand and I can repeat it again, okay? So a last example for what we've gone through here is dairy. Dairy is a good example of protein, and it also includes minerals such as, what's one mineral that when you think of dairy or milk?
Calcium.
Yes, calcium.
I've got it.
That's right, you got that right. And it does have some vitamins, such as B vitamins, okay? Now we're going to go on to, what's that?
Ms. Frazier, please come to the office, Ms. Frazier.
I have not allergic, but an intolerance to dairy, some dairy. Yes, ma'am.
What was the last thing on the tanks?
You're welcome. Okay, so while you're writing it down, I'm going to go on, and we're going to talk about the rainbow and one easy way to help us remember to eat healthy. Are you good? One easy way to help us to eat healthy is to think of the rainbow. The rainbow, Roy G. Biv. Have we all heard of that?
Yep.
Okay, good. The first red food is generally high in antioxidants. Has anyone heard of the word antioxidants? Just to raise the hand. Okay, good. We have a few people. Antioxidants are like vacuum cleaners in the body. They come around and they help pick up bad molecules in the body that may damage our cells. So, preventing cancer. What are some examples? Somebody raise a hand, maybe Jack. Give me an example of red foods. Okay, let's try with just fruits and vegetables, but that's a good example. An apple, awesome. Another red food.
Tomato.
Tomato, awesome. Was that your pick? That was your pick, okay.
Strawberry.
Strawberries, and is it coming up on strawberry season?
Yeah.
And how about you, Elizabeth?
Like red grapes.
Red grapes, yes. Red peppers, so very good example. Now you just listed off foods. How many of you would eat a red pepper? Or try it? Okay, good. Good.
My sister
If-
eats them, but I don't really.
It's okay if you don't really eat them, but it's alright maybe just try a little sliver and try it again. Okay. Okay, as long as you give it a try. Yes, sir.
Okay, so when I got pizza with my cousin, there was a green pepper with it. He would always eat it,
Uh-huh.
and so it was really cool.
Okay,
We
alright.
did like it every time.
Yeah.
Or like how do
Does
you eat?
ketchup count as a red?
Ketchup has a little bit more sugar. It's sort of a condiment. But what we want to try to think of is our fresh fruits and vegetables. Let's just keep in mind here just fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, so orange. Orange is high in a nutrient called carotenoids, like beta carotene. And beta carotene is really good for our eyesight. What are some orange foods we can think of?
A carrot.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Orange.
An orange.
I guess you could say like, I guess there's like orange peppers in it.
There are orange peppers. That's right. Yes.
Clementine.
Clementine.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Very good. And what's one thing that's grown in North Carolina all year round?
Well, one is.
And it's orange.
What kumquat?
Kumquat. Is that grown in North Carolina?
Well, I don't
No,
know.
no.
Oh, it's orange. Yeah, you're right. I was like,
Peanut
whoa.
butter.
Okay. Thank you. What's grown in North Carolina all year round that's orange and a vegetable? Can you get some help? Okay.
Carrot.
I don't know if carrots grow year round. Can I help you? Because I'm really excited to help you. Unless,
Pumpkin?
I'm not sure if pumpkins grow year round. Can I help you?
Yes.
Sweet potato.
Oh.
Sweet potatoes or yams are grown year round in the state of North Carolina. Have you ever had a sweet potato?
Yes.
Oh, that's one of my favorite
Does sweet
vegetables.
potato fries count?
Well, they're marginal. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Those are better than actual sweet potatoes.
Well, I don't know. Everybody has a different taste, and I learned that. I'm working with a chef in a big kitchen, and we're learning that everyone has different tastes. Okay, so the next one is vitamin C, and that is good for skin and blood vessels and your immune system. And some of you mentioned these orange-colored fruits and vegetables in the last go-around, but what's next to it? Yellow. What are some fruits and vegetables that are yellow?
Banana.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Squash.
Yeah, yes.
Lemons.
Lemons, yes, Elizabeth.
Questionable lemons.
Star fruit, that's right. Okay, so we have a lot of colors here. Okay, the next one is green. Yeah, okay,
Jalapenos.
okay, good examples. Let's hold the examples. Let me tell you about why green is important. Green vegetables and fruits are good for healthy cells and your blood, again. Oftentimes they're high in fiber, and fiber is good to help move things along in the GI system, your digestive tract. It's also, there's your digestive tract. Okay. It helps things move along. It's also good for your heart to prevent clogging your blood vessels. Okay, that's what fiber does. Yes, Anna?
So, in other words, fiber makes you large.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it like that, but it definitely may move you're always digesting, okay? And then oftentimes green foods are also high in vitamin K, which helps with your bones and also again your blood. Okay, and some examples. So one was jalapeno, right? What's another green?
Collards.
Collards, very good. Elizabeth.
Avocado.
Avocado, yes sir.
Lime.
Lime, yeah. Okay. Kevin.
Some apples.
Apples, some apples, that's right.
Do melons count?
Do melon, yes, the green. Yeah, they're all different colors, that's right.
Yeah.
Honeydews.
How about you?
Turnip greens.
Turnip greens, very good. All the greens. How many of us eat those greens?
My mom makes me.
Nolan Fraser.
Maybe if you help your mom make them, you might actually, because then you're like, I made this and I own it, and you might be more willing to try it, okay? Elizabeth,
Guacamole.
guacamole, yeah. Do you like avocados and guacamole? I'm hearing it, or I think some of it. Okay, so, yes sir, one more.
Green beans.
Green beans, good job, okay. So our second to last group are the BIV, blue, indigo, and violet. Yes, Anna?
What does soybeans count as?
Soybeans would be in it could be a protein and it can also be a vegetable, a green vegetable. So it crosses. Yeah. Grapes, yeah. Okay, let's hold off on any more green. And the fiber comes when you eat the skins of the apple, the skin, and the green leafy vegetables. That's where you're going to get your fiber, just to back that up. Last, for the blue, indigo, and violet, it's high in another antioxidant called anthocyanins. And that's sort of a big word. But again, what's the role of antioxidants? What do they do? I'm a vacuum. I'm vacuuming up bad guys in the body, right? Okay, those are our antioxidants. Now, white is not a color of the rainbow. It's actually, I don't even think, a color, because black and white are not.
White is all colors.
Oh, white is all, okay. So, but some foods that are, we might include would be what? What are some white foods?
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, oh, the pictures.
Top 10 of
Okay.
foods.
Orco.
Ice.
Ice.
That's water, but we might get to talking about water later. Let's keep it to fruits and vegetables.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, that's very good. Anyone else? Okay, how about garlic and onions?
Oh yeah.
Maybe not your favorite, but they definitely add a lot of flavor to spaghetti sauce. Okay? Allicin allicin makes up the garlic and onions, which helps with your immune system. It wards off evil colds and viruses. Yes. No, that would be more green. Okay. Minerals such as potassium and phosphorus make up potatoes, and that's really good. I heard somebody was a swimmer in here. I used to swim too. And you want that energy in the morning, so potatoes are is one good source where you, not for breakfast. Did I say in the morning? Although you could have potatoes in the morning. Yeah.
I have a good word. Eggs.
Eggs are, let's keep it to vegetables and fruits, but that's a good one. So calcium is good for you, and it's has milk. That's milk. Again, we're straying a little bit from fruits and vegetables, but potassium, phosphorus, those are all nutrients and minerals that will help with healthy bones and muscle contraction. Okay, bananas. That's sort of yellow though. Okay, all right. So let's get on to what is nutrient density. All right, we're getting deeper into our lesson here. So we know we can have a conversation about what's a nutrient. Now let's talk about nutrient density. So nutrient density is the ratio. Remember, a ratio is two things that are comparing each other. It's the ratio of the nutrient content in grams to the total calorie of the food. Total calorie content. I'll say it again. Is it going to come up here? Okay, no. Let me write it up here. It is there a dry erase marker? So it's the ratio, I'm going to squeeze through here. Nutrient density is the ratio, so I'm just going to two dots is a ratio of the nutrient content to the total calories of the food. Okay? So let me give you an example. We have apples, one apple, and a donut. It's big, they're both one serving size. Which one is more nutrient dense? Which one is going to give you more nutrients? Yes. That's right. Now the donut may taste good. Don't get me wrong. A donut tastes good, and that should be a sweet treat. But the fact is that the donut is higher in fat and carbohydrates. It doesn't offer any vitamins or minerals. Okay. Now.
What if it's a jelly donut?
No, it's still higher in calories and sugar. Okay? Whereas apple is low in fat and high in vitamin and minerals. Okay, so another way of thinking of nutrient density is you're comparing food by volume or weight. So I have a measuring cup here, and if I filled it with crackers, same amount, if I dumped a bunch of saltines in here and I put them on my plate, so this pile of saltines, and I took this and I filled it with carrot slices and I dumped it right here, which one is going to have more nutrients? I'm going to pick this one.
Carrots.
That's right, carrots. Another way to make carrots maybe taste good is dip them in a little bit of like a light ranch or salad dressing, or even hummus dip or peanut butter, okay? So the difference between the carrots, both of them might be 50 calories, but one of them is more energy dense or nutrient dense, okay? All right, so let's look at some of these foods. I'm going to slide up here really quick. And we get a bunch of foods up here. What do we see? We have tomatoes and we have soda pop. Now let's just take the example of these two. Kevin, what do you see up here? We see tomatoes.
Yeah.
For 1 cup of tomatoes, it's 27 calories. Same size right here, 1 cup. For 1 cup of soda pop, it's 160 calories.
Dang.
Right. And there's no vitamin C in soda pop. Whereas in the tomato, there's 27 grams of vitamin C. Again, we're talking about a comparison. Okay, for the yogurt and berries, you get, and versus the piece of cake, same size, same serving size, let's just say. In the yogurt and berries, you're looking at 125 calories. You can make vanilla yogurt and put some fresh berries in it, or frozen berries with granola, a very good snack. And it's got 156 grams of calcium. Versus the cake has double the amount of calories, so 264 calories and 96 grams of calcium. So you want more bang for your buck is what I'm trying to say here, okay? Another way to think of nutrient density is that they're superfoods. Now if I had a cake, I'd be a superfood. I'd be a super Maggie, but I'm not. But I did have some fresh orange juice this morning, an egg with wheat bread. So we want to definitely try to get a good start in the morning. Okay, so here's another example. Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are going up against multigrain Cheerios and milk, skim milk. Okay, multigrain Cheerios have a little bit of sugar, but they have a lot of fiber. Now look at the comparison. Now, how many Pop-Tarts come in a package? Yes?
Like, you need one of those packages.
You open the package. How many are in the package? 2. How many do we eat when we open the package?
1.
You eat 1, Elizabeth?
Yeah,
Okay. You eat. A lot of times we eat 2. I try to eat 1. I split it with my husband. All right, let's hold it together here. So look at the difference. We got one going up against the other. We have the multigrain Cheerios for the 1 cup with skim milk. It's 150 calories versus just 1 Pop-Tart. It's 204 calories.
Whoa.
Okay? Now the other difference, protein Pop-Tart has a little bit more protein. And remember, protein is good for muscle building. But notice the sugar. Just one Pop-Tart has 5 grams to 1. So it's 5 to 1. Notice also the amount of sugar in just 1 Pop-Tart. Hold on, Kevin. We have 16 grams of sugar in 1 Pop-Tart versus just 6 grams of sugar in 1 cup of multigrain Cheerios with a skim milk. Yes, Kevin?
Well, I'm not sure if this is normal, but on the weekend my brother eats like 8 Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to judge or say whether or not it's normal, but, you know, that might be a little bit more than normal.
And then my parents asked him how many he had, he's like 2.
Okay, well, that might be something you guys have to work on in the house. Yes? Yes.
And he blames me for
Let's
that.
listen.
Let's just say some other kind of cereal with whole milk because I don't eat cheese. I don't like.
Right, so we're going to talk about how we can pick better cereals, okay? So that's a good example. And then notice also the fiber. There's not even 1 gram of fiber in one Pop-Tart versus 3 grams of fiber in the multigrain Cheerios with skim milk. Okay, so what's our better choice? Okay, so, yes?
Well, there's a cereal that I always have every morning, and like, it's actually really healthy, and it tastes really good, and it kind of tastes like Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Okay.
But it's by Special K, and it's Special K original, and it tastes really good.
Okay, good, good. Okay, so how many of us like orange soda pop? Okay, all right. Okay, so this is good, Gio. All right, so listen, this is a nutrition facts label. If you go out after this lesson and you happen to be in the store with your mom or you're at home, take a peek at the nutrition facts label. I want you to try to pay attention to some of the things that are on the label compared to other things that you may have in the house. So one can, actually one serving, it's not even a can, is 8 ounces. So if I poured a can into here, I would still have 4 ounces left in the can. A can is 12 ounces, and a serving, according to this, is 8 ounces, or just this amount. This is 1 cup. It has 160 calories, no fat, which can be a good thing. It's got 44 grams of sugar. 44 grams of sugar. I'm sorry, yeah, 44 grams of sugar and 44 grams of total carbohydrates. Now it's going up against orange juice. Let's take a peek. Orange juice has the same amount, 1 cup, 110 calories, 0 fat, so that's all good, yes.
What was like the last thing on the orange juice like label? Do you have to like write that down?
Say
I
it.
mean on the Fanta label, like the orange soda.
Orange soda is still here.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, it's still here. We're literally comparing it. They're going up against each other. And I'm going to leave these slides with Miss Russell so you all can look at them again. Orange juice is high in a mineral called potassium. Again, good for your muscles and your cells. And look, it's got half the amount of total carbohydrates and sugar. It's got 22 grams of sugar in the same amount versus 44, and total carbohydrates is 26. It's got 120% of your daily value of vitamin C. Makes sense, yes.
Is this normal?
Yeah, you have a muscle.
And also, is this normal?
No.
Licking your elbow? I'm not sure. Well, let's keep it to nutrition, okay? All right, so it has calcium, or the orange juice has some folate in it, thiamine, which is a B vitamin, niacin, and riboflavin, those are all B vitamins, and it has some calcium. Notice here, in the orange juice, nothing about any vitamins or minerals. So really, basically, we just want to pick a healthier option. Orange soda or orange juice. Okay? I know. But that should be a treat food. Okay?
Orange juice is 22.
Okay, so what I want you to do, let's do this activity. Did we print this off, Mrs. Russell? Rate this food activity? No. Okay. All right. So, let's do this. Oh, wait. Let's just. Bear with me. What I want to do, we're going to go through just a few of these because I'm running close on my time. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to rate just a few of these foods. And oops. Okay. Let's just go through the first 4 or 5. All right, so the first food. Raise your hand. Is it high in nutrient dense, medium in nutrient dense, or low in nutrient density? Broccoli. Either steamed, fresh, or raw. Yes.
High nutrients.
High in nutrient dense. It's a green vegetable. Ready to go. M&M's. High, medium, or low? Kevin?
No.
Low. Okay. How about carrots? Yes.
High.
High. Okay. I'm getting you next. Sunny D. Sunny Delight. I know. Is it high, medium, or low? Yes.
I would say medium.
How about medium low?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah.
Medium low. Okay, remember, we want to look good and feel good. You want to pick the stuff that's in your pocket, in your stomach, that's going to make you look and feel good, okay? Spinach salad. Kevin.
High.
High. High. We got to watch the dressing. Lucky Charms cereal. Yes,
Low?
low, and almost medium low because they do pack it with a lot of vitamins and minerals. But we want to try to eat whole foods to get our vitamins and minerals, okay? All right, strawberries, strawberry season. I'm going to pick that.
Hi.
High, okay? Apple slices with peanut butter. Yes,
Definitely high.
definitely high, definitely high. Were you going to say that? High five.
I eat that a
Awesome.
lot.
Awesome. Tuna fish. Kevin,
I'm just gonna say medium because I'm not sure.
you're not sure? Can anyone help him out?
I'd say it's medium high because well it's healthy. It's got a lot of protein in it, and I don't think that there's much sugar in it.
No?
Why would there be?
Yeah, but why would it be in the medium category?
Because it's just not. Because being it in a little sack doesn't really show freshness.
Okay, but you can buy fresh tuna. Orko, do you eat fresh tuna sushi?
Yes.
All right, so there's fresh tuna. I mean, that's how it gets into the can. It doesn't just jump in the can by itself. You got a fisherman that's gonna get it, he's gonna pack it. And my brothers are fishermen, and they get fresh, they catch, Ben or Jack, do you guys like fishing? All right,
No.
fresh fish, cook it up in the oven. Same thing, you go to the ocean, you can pick up some tuna fish. All right, we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna leave this activity with Miss, what do I have?
Is it high or medium high?
It's, I'm gonna pick high on that one. We're gonna leave this activity and you all can go through this again. I just want I see the smoke rising from your brains a little. You're thinking a little about nutrition. All right, so we just wanna make this sort of fun. Okay, so we're wrapping it up. What does it mean to eat healthy? What does it mean for you to eat healthy? After this lesson, possibly.
Well, it means kind of like pick foods that, like if you have a choice between a sugary snack and a more healthy snack, to pick the more healthy snack.
Right on, right on. I think yes.
Like Skittles, eat the rainbow.
From fruits and vegetables.
I know, eat the rainbow of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah. Oh, like Skittles. I was like, wait a minute, we don't want to eat Skittles.
I know, like Skittles.
Like Skittles, like Skittles. Good, good. We want to eat foods that are rich in vitamins and minerals. We want to get them through natural foods. Not generally, you want to stay away. If you can open it in a box, or out of a can, or from a soda pop, you want to sort of stay away from those. Those should be special occasion treats, not something that you eat normally. Because what happens is, you eat that sugary cereal, that sugary Pop-Tart, it lasts about 15 minutes, and then you're hungry again, and then you have a teacher going, all right, listen up, because you're kind of like, I'm fading. You need some good protein and good energy, yes.
Well, my dad usually has this lemon lime seltzer,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not sure if it's very healthy, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, when you go home, take a look at that nutrient facts label, okay? Now you know how to kind of read that?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, sir. What are you good? Did you have a question?
No.
Okay, shit, went out. Yes.
Well, in 4th grade, we did like a project on nutrition,
Okay.
and we had to make a menu plan
Okay.
for like breakfast,
Oh,
lunch, snack, and dinner, and we had to get our daily calorie goal, and
Did that help you? Did that exercise help you?
yeah.
All right, good.
And my calories, like there was a website that you had to see what your daily calorie goal was,
Okay.
and so we had to get our calories up to that on the menu plan.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's kind of hard to eat healthy sometimes, all right? Okay, so what choices can you do to make better food choices? So we have one example here. We want to try to include many nutrient-dense foods in your diet, like fruits and vegetables, lean whole meat, so maybe have the bacon, maybe 1 slice instead of 4 slices. Whole grains, so whole wheat, brown rice, whole wheat spaghetti, try that. And dairy, when you have your dairy, low-fat yogurt, cheese, Swiss cheese, I heard somebody say, skim milk, and cheese, dairy, or yogurt and milk, okay. Another example, eat foods that are low in nutrient dense rarely. Donuts, candies, soda pop. You want to eat those in small amounts. Those should be treat foods that you have on special occasions. Now you guys are growing older, so you want to show mom and dad that you're growing up a little and you know how to make good decisions and you know how to take care of yourself, okay? And it happens now. Notice also our water jug. We want to make sure we're drinking water, and Miss Mangan carries her water every day. This is 800 mils of water. If I fill this up twice and I sip on it throughout the day, I'm good to go. I'm moving things along. My skin is doing well. My eyes are nice and dry. They're not drying up on me. Okay? All right. Set yourself up for success. Pack lunches that are nutrient dense. Help your mom in the morning or the night before if you need to. Okay. So let's look at this food. How can we make this food more nutrient dense? How can we make just this? This is a turkey sandwich on a white bun. Raise your hand if you can think of how we can make it more nutrient dense.
You could use a whole wheat bun.
Bingo. Yes.
That was mine.
That's all right. What can we do to and maybe embellish it? Yeah.
Not as much ham.
Maybe not as much deli meat. Okay. Can we put some greens on there, Elizabeth?
Like you could put lettuce and tomatoes.
Lettuce and tomato season will be coming up this summer. Okay, good job. Okay, the next one. This is somebody's favorite, sort of. It looks like kind of spaghetti with meat sauce. What can we do to make it a little better? William. It's almost like good as it is, isn't it?
Sprinkle some onions in the meat sauce.
You could
That's what
sprinkle
my mom
some.
does, and I tell her not.
It's, or maybe if she cooks it, you won't taste it. Yes, sir.
Instead of using meat sauce, you could use like a vegetable sauce base.
Good. You know what you can do? We can still do the meat, but let's add some vegetables in the meat. Maybe slice up some zucchini in there. What if we change the noodles? What kind of noodles could we use? Those whole wheat noodles. Let's give it a try.
That's what he
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Rice noodles.
Yeah, rice noodle, of course, because if we have a gluten intolerance, we don't want to mess up our stomach, right, Kevin?
So I had like spaghetti at my aunt's house, and I said, "What's in here?" And then she listed all these vegetables with the meat. I'm like, "Whoa."
Good deal. Okay, so here we have fried chicken. What can we do to make fried chicken a little bit more healthy? Yes.
Make it unfried.
Make it unfried. That was pretty much an easy one. Elizabeth, do you have something to contribute to that?
Grill it.
Grill it,
Or
okay.
add like, not as much.
Bake it.
There's McDonald's.
Okay.
Just don't
There's
eat
no
it.
animal.
Just don't eat it. Might be one option, but sometimes when you're on the road, you have to. Do they have healthier options at McDonald's?
I'm not eating
I've seen that video of what they put into
I get my
So you saw the video, William?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you still eat McDonald's?
Nope.
No.
No.
Since 5 months
This is
ago.
making me
Okay, yes.
hungry.
I
know.
One of my friends started off on a McDonald's salad because he was vegetarian, and they had like Fritos in there
Uh-huh.
in the salad. They had Fritos in the salad.
So you can go to the McDonald's website and they will give you the nutrient profile of the foods, of their menu items. Okay, let's stay together. So here's nachos. What's one way we can maybe make nachos a little bit more healthy?
Add maybe some lettuce or something.
Yeah, very good. Lettuce and tomatoes. Okay, put it on the side, garnish it with it and eat it.
You put like beans in there.
Beans, okay.
A little bit less cheese.
A little bit less cheese, good deal.
Sour cream.
Sour cream, and what kind of sour cream are we gonna pick?
Light.
Light, okay, good deal. All right, well, you guys are doing really well. You're showing me that you know how to eat healthy. All right, here we go with pizza. Are you guys getting hungry?
Yes.
How many of us, this is a common language, isn't it? Food is the common language. Pizza, what's one way we can make pizza healthy?
You could use a whole grain, whole wheat
Oh,
crust.
or a gluten-free crust?
Take off the pepperoni and have a little bit less cheese.
Okay, yes.
I also have a
Scandalous, isn't it?
I
Yes.
also have a comment after this, but you can sprinkle like spinach on there.
Very good.
And my aunt, she puts salt on her pizza.
Okay, well, we might want to pass on the salt. Yes. A lot of your classmates are covering it, aren't they?
Maybe a little less pepperoni.
Little less pepperoni. The last one.
Well,
All right, let's listen up.
I think I'm gross, but I like ham and pineapple on my pizza.
That's not gross. It's all what you like. It's all what you like.
I like hamburger.
Okay. So the last. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. So, what if you ever want some help on how to eat healthy? We have a resource that's all your parents pay into by the government. and it's choosemyplate.gov. It has all sorts of tools for all ages, from young infants, where their parents will help them, to older adults, and it will help you eat healthy. Sports, it helps with sports, okay? You have to know when you get done with your swimming, you should have some protein. A good snack would be, do you like yogurt? Good snack for after your sports. Yes.
So I went to this camp like last weekend. It's for top 5 in North Carolina swimming. And
Okay.
I placed top 5, so I got to go to the camp and they went over a little bit of nutrition stuff.
Good. Listen to those folks, okay? Yes.
This is the website that Evie was talking about that we use for our father.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, good. So you're familiar with it. Okay, so this is just a real quick recap, and I'm going to give you these handouts to go. And does anyone have any thoughts or questions?
It's nice.
It's the Mac symbol.
Max, yeah, it is.
It's the Mac symbol.
It's not
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone have any questions about what I do or what we went over today? Yes.
Do you know anybody from London?
Do I know? Yeah, I do, actually.
I know something awesome.
I know something from London.
All right, so this is for you to take home. One way that we can do this is that you can maybe eat healthy is shop with your parents at the grocery store. You can start a healthy foods club with your friends. Was another idea. Why not? You can get interested. You can go to the local farmers market. Take some and pass it down.
My parents are all about it.
Good deal. Good deal.
Our family shop at Whole Foods.
Wow. Okay. All right. Good. So this is your helpful take home. I really appreciate your time this morning, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And unless there are any other questions, yes.
What's this?
That is, those are antioxidants. Or no, sorry, those are like viruses and germs. Well, they could be germs, they could, but I'm thinking of like bad cells in your body that you want to make sure you have your antioxidants to vacuum them up, okay?
One of them looks like a green vampire.
I know. Any other questions that I can help with? All right, well, thank you all for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.